Dear student, Assalamu alaikum. I hope all of you doing well. In labor economics today we are going to explore classical theory of labor market. Learning outcomes. After watching this video, you will be able to understand classical theory of labor market, full employment, involuntary unemployment, basic assumptions of the classical theory of the full employment or labor market, and in the last, Keynesian criticism of the classical theory of full employment. So let's start from the definition. What is the classical theory of labor market? The classical theory of labor market, also known as the classical theory of employment or full employment, believes in the existence of full employment in the economy. The classical economists believed in the existence of full employment in the economy. According to Pigo, the tendency of economic system is to automatically provide full employment in labor market when the demand and supply of labor are equal. So let's define what is full employment. Full employment in the labor market is defined as the situation where every able-bodied person who is willing to work at a prevailing wage rate finds employment. Alternatively, full employment in the labor market can be set as a situation where exists no involuntary unemployment. The classical theory believes in the existence of an equilibrium in the labor market where demand for labor is equal to the supply of labor at the prevailing wage rate. So next technical term is the involuntary unemployment. So what is involuntary unemployment? Let's see. Involuntary unemployment occurs when a person is willing to work at a prevailing wage rate yet is unemployed. Involuntary unemployment is distinguished from the voluntary unemployment, where workers choose not to work because their reservation wage is higher than the prevailing wage rate in the labor market. The classical theory of the labor market is based on the following assumptions. This theory is based on the two assumptions. Number one, overproduction. It assumes overproduction to be the general condition of the economy, thus propagating the belief of non-existence of the unemployment. Number two, flexibility of the prices and wage. As the theory assumes overproduction to be the general condition of the economy, the prices of the products decreases due to the overproduction, thus rising the demand and consumption expenditure, resulting in increased employment opportunities. Similarly, it believes in cutting down the wage of the labor to enhance the demand for labor and reduce unemployment. Now, briefly explain what is the wage price flexibility actually. The classical economists believed that there was always full employment in the economy. In case of the unemployment, a general cut in the money wage would take the economy to the full employment level. This argument is based on the assumption that there is a direct proportional relation between money wage and real wage. When money wages are reduced, they lead to reduction in the cost of the production and consequently to the lower prices of products. When prices fall, demand for products will increase and sales will be pushed up. Increased sales will necessitate the employment of more labor and ultimately full employment will be attained. Now we discuss the Keynesian criticism on the classical theory of the full employment. Underemployment equilibrium. Keynes rejected the fundamental classical assumption of the employment equilibrium in the economy. He considered it as unrealistic. He regarded full employment as the special situation. The general situation in a capitalist economy is one of the unemployment. This is because the capitalist society does not function according to the say law. The say law is the supply creates its own demand, and supply always exceed its demand. We find millions of workers are prepared to work at the current wage rate and even below it, but they do not find work. Thus, the existence of the involuntary unemployment in the capitalist economies entirely ruled out by the classicists prove that the unemployment equilibrium is a normal situation and full employment equilibrium is the abnormal and accidental. Thank you.